So, satisfaction is a place of finding joy where I am. Satisfaction means looking away from the things that bother me and giving those things over to the universe. That is satisfaction. I'm going to write that down. Satisfaction is about finding joy where I am. Satisfaction does not mean that we don't want more things. It doesn't mean that I've decided I want to stay where I am in life. All it means is that I am not throwing tantrums. That's all. Satisfaction means I'm not throwing tantrums. But it does not mean that I'm not moving forward. In fact, I like these words. Satisfaction puts me in a place of moving forward without resistance. More clarity in those words. So satisfaction, you see what a lot of people get wrong. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes, that's a good girl. What a lot of people get wrong is that if I'm satisfied where I am, that means there's no need to move forward and want more things or new things. That's not what satisfaction is. Satisfaction is I am where I am and I'm not throwing a tantrum about it. I'm not feeling unhappy because of where I am. That's what satisfaction is. We're still moving forward. We're still giving birth to desires for more and new and shiny objects. But in the moment today, everything in my world is perfect. Now I want to extend this further to another concept and link the two concepts together. And the other concept is the concept of forgiveness. A lot of times when we feel that we have to forgive someone, we feel as if we are doing them a favor. We're not doing them a favor. We are doing us a favor. Forgiveness is the process of doing myself a favor. Let's write that one down too. Now, the thing with it is that you cannot find satisfaction unless you forgive. And that is why I wanted to link the two concepts together. You cannot find satisfaction unless you forgive. Because forgiveness has to do with your not feeling angst anymore. When you feel hurt, you're not in a place of satisfaction. Now, let's take this one step further for more clarity. And that is, forgiveness does not mean that I am going to love you. See, a lot of times people feel, now I forgive you, that means now I have to hug it out and I have to start loving you again. That's not what forgiveness means. Forgiveness means that I am going to put myself into neutral with respect to you. When I think about you, when your name comes up, when someone talks about you, or when I think about you, I no longer feel hurt. That is forgiveness. So I've put my car in neutral with respect to you, and I've left it in neutral gear forever, unless something further changes and now our relationship becomes better. But at the bare minimum, this is the important thing, at the bare minimum, forgiveness means being neutral. That I am no longer giving you the power to hurt me. I am no longer going to feel hurt because of what happened between the two of us. You know why? Because I understand that it could not have happened unless I was on a vibration that allowed it to happen in the first place. And if my vibration was in a low place that allowed you to hurt me, then if it had not been you who showed up to hurt me, someone else would have showed up, because that is law of attraction. You were just the excuse that the universe used to show me where I was vibrationally. So I cannot hold you responsible forever. You're not responsible for the sloppy job I did with my thinking. You're not responsible. You are off the hook. I take full ownership and responsibility, and I am not, however, going to beat myself up about it, because I understand that that undermines my self-worth. So I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm not going to beat you up. So all I need to do is to accomplish a feeling of being neutral with respect to what has happened. And when I can put myself into neutral with respect to what has happened in my life, now I am able to find satisfaction in this moment where I am just now. All right. Good morning, Tamika, Mary Ellen, Terry, Yolanda, Wendy, Pat, Margie, Jennifer, Mary Ellen. Good to see you all. Yes, that's right, Jennifer. It all boils down to the fact that we create our own reality. But the thing to remember, and why forgiveness and satisfaction are important, is because in this moment, I am creating the next moment. My future reality depends on how I vibrate in this moment where I am just now. And because I don't want more people like you to show up in my life, that means I have to do something about my vibration, because the fact that you showed up is an indication that my vibration was not in the right place where it should have been. So if my vibration was not in the right place, that means I've got to do something about it. You can't do anything about it. Because if you come and you grovel at my feet and you ask for forgiveness, I have learned nothing. Because now I'm still conditional, because you made me feel better by groveling at my feet and asking forgiveness. That was an outside factor that I used to go up the emotional scale. But if I keep using outside factors to go up the emotional scale, then I never own my emotional scale. That means other people own my emotional scale, and they have the power to take me up or down. So today you come and grovel at my feet and ask for forgiveness, and tomorrow you do the same thing again. You do the same thing to me again. So I have no control. But you see, law of attraction is all about controlling your emotional state. If you can control your emotional state, you control what comes to you. That's it. I'm going to write that down too. So if I control my emotional state, I control what happens to me. And that, in a nutshell, is law of attraction. Yes, Wendy, forgiveness is the process of doing myself a favor. Absolutely. It's not about you. I don't care about you. You can do whatever you want with your vibration. But if you're going to stay low on the emotional scale, I need to get away from you. I need to get away from you vibrationally, not physically. I might be married to you. You might be my mother or my father or my child. I don't need to get away from you physically. I need to get away from you emotionally. Forgiveness is the process of getting away from someone emotionally. Write that down too. Oh my God, what lovely stuff is coming out. Forgiveness means getting away from you emotionally. I am no longer in your emotional prison. I have found my freedom. That's right. That's right, Wendy. If I control my emotional state, I control what happens to me. Oh, which one was decided for 198? I know, right, Jennifer? I don't know. I have 5 sentences written down. Let's read them, and then whichever one resonates with us the most is our affirmation for today. I knew what I wanted to say, I just didn't have it nailed down in one sentence. Okay, so satisfaction is about finding joy where I am. Satisfaction puts me in a place of moving forward without resistance. Forgiveness is the process of doing myself a favor. If I control my emotional state, I control what happens to me. Forgiveness means getting away from you emotionally. I don't know about you guys, but I think that the one that brings it all together to me is the one that says satisfaction puts me in a place of moving forward without resistance.